Wednesday. How we doing? How we doing? Nah, don't get scared now. I be laughing so hard my stomach hurts. Ow! That tickles. I don't know the laugh or be tickled by some of y'all Decepticons. Welcome to Larry's World. Mother truckers, yeah. How we doing today, people? Can you dig it? Yeah. Welcome to this beautiful Wednesday, December 31st, 2025. Let's thank God to be alive, y'all. Let's rejoice and be glad in it. But somebody did not wake up this morning, y'all. And excuse me, I'm a little woofy, y'all. I'm a little woofy around the edges. I'm going to take care of that tomorrow, though. I'm going to take care of that. But I want y'all to do me a very serious favor, okay? I want y'all to bow your heads and close your eyes with me. Then right after that, I'm going to make a phone call to the man upstairs. All right, let's get it. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, thank you for this day today, Lord. This day that was not promised, Lord, but let us see it anyhow. Lord, I know that this can be a very stressful time of year, New Year's, because we don't want to bring the old garbage from 2025 into 2026. This is very stressful because there's going to be a lot of people that in our lives that we are going to have to cut out if we want to keep climbing new heights in 2026. Lord, I ask that you put the right people in people's circle today, Lord. Give people a gift of discernment today, Lord. Clear people's mind of suicidal thoughts, whatever they have today, Lord. I ask that you would let those thoughts be left in 2025. Don't ever pick them up again. These are not healthy traits right here, guys. And as always, Lord, you just gave me a very serious ding download. Oh my God, I got it. You put it in my mental. You're going to put it in my heart. Hey, and it's going to be released from my vocals today, Lord. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Now, I'm ready to make a phone call to the upper room. Jesus Christ. What would I do without you? Y'all give me 1 second. Yeah. 1-800 Jesus. Jesus, what's going on, baby? Jesus Christ, save my life. I'm gonna get with you in 1 second. AWOW 3099. Y'all give me 1 second. How you doing today, brother? I'm doing great, man. Waiting on this new year, 12 o'clock. Here we come. Thank you, sir. That's a good topic. Love you too. Blessings. Hey, Lyle, 3099, what's going on? If I mess your name up, please forgive me. A Wheel 3099. Thank you for joining my channel today. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about, my topic for today is going to be holding something that's been holding you back for years. I don't like the way that sounds. I'm going to say holding on. Today's topic is going to be holding on to something that's been holding you back for years. That's today's topic. A lot of us in life tend to like to do this right here. Somebody may be in an abusive relationship. I don't know who this message is for. But if we know an individual is not right for us, going forward in 2026 and beyond, we must cut these individuals back. We must cut them off. Somebody might have an addiction of crack and cocaine. This could be the reason why we're not getting to the next level. We keep snorting powder up our noses. We got to refrain from these things, y'all, if we want to keep getting continuous growth in life. Thank you. AWEL 3099. 86 CD. Listen, y'all, I want y'all to join me in the comment section. Don't be afraid. I ain't going to bite you. Join me in the comment section. Tell me your thoughts on this topic. Holding on to something that's been holding you back for years. A lot of people like to do this. I want y'all to tell me about some things that you think that could be holding you back. Moving forward. What's something that could be holding us back? Is it that toxic lover? Is it that old car that you keep trying to hold on to for dear life because it's your first car? Is it that? Is it? I mean, what is it? What could it be? Could it be these demonic friends? A piece of clothing that you refuse to let go and you know the threads popping out? What could it be? Okay, there we go. You're back. I'm back, Dabbins. How you doing? eating poorly. Okay, so what do you think we need to do to change that? What can we do? Start logging our foods. I mean, that's the way we can do it. We can log our foods. Instead of eating those bag of chips, we can eat some popcorn. We can eat some fresh fruits. Instead of eating the fruit roll up, there's ways. Let's talk about this thing. Tag team back again. I'm back again, baby. Back in the house. Dark Horse, today, y'all, we talking about holding on to something that's been holding you back for years. That's today's topic. Holding on to something that's holding us back for years. Get rid of sugar. And there's ways around that right there. There's several ways around that right there. Eat things that's got natural sugar. Fruits, oatmeal. It's got carbs in it. It's got natural sugar, brown sugar. It's not too bad for you. It's natural. But eating a lot of candy, sodas, and cookies, that's not healthy. That's good stuff. Let's keep y'all on. Let's keep going. There's some good stuff right here. Let's keep going, y'all. I'm all ears. It's about y'all at the end of the day. It's not about me. It's about y'all. Do you have any ideas on how to become closer to Christ? Because I feel like I'm holding on to something that's stopping me. Okay, I'm going to tell you right here. Cutting off toxic people. Getting in your word. Isolating yourself from the world. What do I mean by isolating myself from the world? Cutting off people who do not serve a purpose in our lives. Unfortunately, it's going to be some people that you may have to cut out of your life that you may not want to do it. It may be somebody real close to you. But if God say move in a different direction, we must do that. Now, you still feed these people with a long handle spoon, but that's the first thing you got to do. Put down the things that's distracting you from God. Sometimes the music and stuff that we listen to can be a distraction. Picking up your word, reading your book. You may not understand it at first. God just wants to see that you're trying. If he see that you are trying, he will, if you take the first step, he'll do the rest. That's it. It's that simple. Isolate yourself from worldly things and get in your prayer closet. It's just as simple as that. That's it. That's the main thing. And don't tell all your business to everybody. Because one thing I want y'all to understand, y'all, telling our business to everybody, that don't really help the problem. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody has problems in the world. You just got to be careful who to tell your business to. You can tell it to somebody, but you got to know who you're talking to at the end of the day. Telling everybody your problems ain't going to fix. You got to give it to God and ask God, what would you do? Tell God to give you a sign, and I promise you, he will give you a sign. It's tough. I'm fresh veggies, fresh fruit, grains, beans, lagmas, all dry, nothing's canned or frozen. That's good. Well, you're on the right path. Just keep on going. You can do it, though. You can do it. Thomas, what's going on with you? What's going on with y'all? Y'all, let's go. That's a good topic, y'all. Let's keep going with this. 86 CD. Thank you, man. I needed that. Anytime. This channel is about y'all, man. Okay, y'all, let's talk about it. Let's get in the comment section here. Holding today's topic, y'all, we're talking about holding on to something that's been holding us back for years. What can it be? What could it be? Everybody has an addiction. What could your addiction be? Some people's can be that they keep buying all these cigarettes and stuff. They buying a bunch of cigarettes and saying they ain't got no money. They can take that money and buy something else. Some people might be wanting to stop drinking. Some people can be stop wanting to smoke and stop lying so much. Everybody got something that they need to work on. God wants to. Okay, Thomas, what's up with you? Who we got? 3 hours till 2026. You say 3 hours, not where I'm at. You must be where you located at, man, because here in South Carolina, man, it's just 3 o'clock in the evening or afternoon. 9 hours. For me, we got about 8 hours. Yeah, for where I'm at. Thomas, you got to go in, set the goals, and stick with them going into 2026. That's good, Thomas. If you want something different, you got to do something different. The main key is getting God first. Keeping God first. That's it. Thomas, that's deep right there. See, a lot of people think because it's a new year that things just automatically change. The clock changes, y'all. The year changes. But we have to be willing to change. Because what I need people to understand, if we don't change with the time, we will remain stagnant. What does that mean? Exactly the way it sounds. If we don't, just because the clock and the calendar change, we can't change unless we want to change. Just because all that change don't mean we gonna change unless we put action behind that. If we don't go out here and change what we're doing, we're gonna stay the same. Hanging around people that is no good to us is gonna keep us the same and stagnant, y'all. Let's talk about this thing. This is good, y'all. I'm all ears. I'm on here listening to y'all. Come on, let's get in the comment section. What's holding us back? What have we been holding on to for years? That's what I want to know. What's been holding on to, what we've been holding on to, what we gotta let go of. It ain't gonna be comfortable too. I'm gonna let y'all know that some of the things that y'all want to give up, it ain't gonna be comfortable. I'm gonna let you know that right now. Be ready for that. It ain't gonna be comfortable giving up some of these things, but if you want to get to the new level and new heights in life, you must give these things up. A lot of these worldly things. Darius Wall, what's going on with you, man? Get on in the comment section here, man. Today we talking about holding on to something that's been holding us back for years. What could be possibly you be holding on to that's stopping you from getting to the next level? I'm not saying you persuade, I'm just talking about in general. Let's get on in here. Let's talk about this thing. I mean, I'll tell you what held me back for years. I'm gonna use myself as an example. Back in the day, I had an old 1988 Buick LeSabre. I mean, I held on to this car for several years, but after a while, this car kept breaking down. I bought this car back in 2006. Had this car since 2012 for 6 years, but eventually I saw all the money that I was pouring into that car. So I'm like, eventually at some point, you have to let things go. You might have a piece of clothing from 1975. At some point, it's time to let them go. It's time to put the bell bottoms down. You know them pants, you don't threaded them pants up 100 times. It's time to get rid of them. In this new season of our life, we got to cut a lot of old things out. It's not going to be comfortable. It ain't going to be comfortable. Y'all, let's get on here. Let's talk. This is a good topic right here. Some good stuff. Y'all keep talking to me. Y'all get on in the comment section. What's on y'all mind? What we going to do moving forward? I want to know. Trusting. Okay, this is good stuff right here, y'all. You say you don't, okay, Ewell 3099, Ewell 3099, she say, I don't, what that mean? UNNNH, what is that? What are you saying? You don't know? There's always something. I want you to think about it. I want us to expand our horizon, y'all. I need you to think about this. This is serious business right here, y'all. I want you to really think about this thing. Thomas, what's going on with you? When Jesus asked the man at the pool if he wanted to be made well, he had excuses. When the excuses stopped, that's when God began to heal. That's it. A lot of us make excuses saying stuff is going to be hard. If it was that easy, think about it. Everybody would be doing it. If it was that easy for people to be walking around here looking like Arnold Schwarzenegger, everybody would be doing it. But the problem is we have to discipline ourselves. If you want to look like a certain person or a certain, image, you got to be willing to put the work in. Like me, I don't gain a few pounds. But I know I can get the weight off, but it's going to come with a sacrifice. That means I can't eat all types of foods and stuff if I want to have a certain physique. I don't gain a little weight, The good thing is it's cold outside, so it's bulking season. But I know in order for me to get back to where I used to be with my weight when I had a more nicer physique, I got to cut some type of foods out, just like people. You got to cut food and people out. Some stuff you got to cut out your life. You can't hold on to these things. They're holding us back. Darius Wall says, trusting. What are you saying right here, Darius? Are you saying there's certain people that you put trust in too much, or you saying you have trust issues? Come on, y'all, don't be shy with me today. Let's talk about this thing. Y'all get on in this comment section. We're going to talk about this thing today. Because a lot of us are stuff it's something that's holding everybody back, y'all. I don't care who you are. You can have millions of dollars in the bank. There's something that's holding us back. It might not be finances. It could be you trying to get to the new levels and height with God. It could have been why something's holding us back from where we're trying to get to, y'all. It's always something holding somebody back. What can we do to escalate and get to the new level? Because people think when they got all this money, nothing don't hold them back. A lot of people what I need y'all to understand, you can have all the money in the world, but you can still be broken. And something can still be holding you back. But I'm going to tell you right now, if you're not putting Jesus Christ first, it's going to always keep you on the back burner. It don't matter how much money, how much success, and how much fame you think you have. It does not matter. Okay, let's read this right here. Thomas, he says, heard someone say an excuse is really a way of saying you don't want to do it. That's it. That's what an excuse is. It's basically saying you don't want to do it. Because if you really want to make something happen, man, you're going to put the excuses to the side and you're going to do it. Now, it may not be easy. You may not really want to do it. But in order to really get it done, you've got to put all the excuses to the side and just get it done. Like most time, y'all, when I get up and work out, Sometimes I don't want to do it, but I just get up and I make it happen anyway. What are we holding on to? What are the things that we're holding on to? Toxic friends, narcissist lovers, some clothing. Some people might have a hoarding problem, like hoarding on the stuff that, like, you got a freezer, a deep freezer, you're holding on to another deep freezer when you know you don't need it, you can give it to somebody else. What are we holding on to for years that's keeping us stagnant? It has to be something, y'all. Come on. Don't be shy on me today. There's why I had to build my relationship with God and with people. That's it. I had to build my relationship with God and people. See, that's the thing. That's good, Darius, and you being completely honest. You had to build that. But you had to watch, sometimes you got to watch other people around you sometime. And I know I was a good example in your life on why you turned yourself around. I know I set a good example for you, but I'm glad you saw me leading by the example. You decided to take a step further with Christ. And I'm proud of you for that today, man. I'm proud of you, man. I love you for that. Mela Simpson, what's going on with you? Thank you for joining me in my live chat today. Where are you from today? Okay, let's see what Thomas said. Thomas, we want to get there, but we don't want to put the work in to get there. And I'm sorry to tell you, you'll never get there that way. You won't. You're right, Thomas. You're absolutely correct. Most people, y'all, we quick to judge other people for getting there and getting the money and fame, but we don't want to put the work in. That doesn't make any sense at all. Mela, what's going on? Talk to me. Come on, y'all, get on in the comment section. What's holding us back from getting to the next level? What's been holding us back for years? And I'm gonna tell you right now, if it's a man or woman in your life or somebody that's holding you back, I hate to tell you this, I hate to bust your bubble. It's time to get rid of these toxic people. If you got a narcissist lover in your life, you got somebody who constantly just trying to control you, it's time to cut these people off. They're holding you back. You'll notice when you cut certain individuals out of your life, certain individual places and things, it'll feel like a weight off your shoulders. I'm trying to tell you what I know. But if you keep holding on to these things, you ain't gonna never know. I'm just on here to say. Let's talk about it, y'all. The lines are open. The lines are open. I need y'all to not be shy on here and talk to me. I see the same two people. I see Thomas and Darius and Mela Simpson. 3 people. Y'all, come on. We entertain a lot of foolishness now. This is the time to be real. Come on, y'all. If I was fighting or knocking somebody upside the head, everybody would be in the comment section. Let's get with it. And that's something we need to do too, y'all, moving forward. That's what's holding a lot of people back. Social media, man. Social media is holding a lot of people back. A lot of people spend hours on their phone looking up videos of fighting or comedy. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but it's more in life to that. Because none of that stuff ain't going to save us. We need to figure out how to better ourselves. We constantly looking at how somebody else has bettered themselves. But we got to work on ourselves first before we start trying to entertain a lot of worldly things, y'all. I'm on here educating you. I'm giving y'all free game. But a lot of y'all want to watch somebody get knocked upside the head. I don't understand why. I can't comprehend why they choose to live like that. I don't know. I can't comprehend and choose it either, man. But we all have things, man, that we've held on to that's held us back. Like I said, I had an old car back in the day. I knew I should have got rid of this car years ago. Car was giving me all kind of trouble. The motor was knocking. Transmission started slipping. But I kept putting all this money in this car. Like I said, I had this car for 6 years, from 2006 into 2012. I ended up putting about 10 grand in that car. But if I had got rid of that car years ago, it would have got me further in life. Yes, I would have had a car payment. But look at all the money I put in that car. All the money that I put into that car, I could have bought a brand new one. And see, I can't use my mother as an excuse. My mother didn't want to co-sign for me. That's okay. My guardian, my foster mom didn't want to co-sign for me. That was no excuse. What I simply should have did was found a way to try to build my credit instead of using other people as an excuse. But nobody want to co-sign for me. Hey, you in this thing by yourself. You got to be your own man, your own woman in this cold world. Unfortunately, that's the world that we live in. That's the world we live in. Let's talk about it, y'all. Holding on to something that's been holding us back for years. Let's get in the comment section. Let's talk about this. We're gonna work on this thing, y'all. We're gonna get better together going into this new year. I promise you that. We're gonna work on this thing. We're gonna figure out what we need to work on. We're gonna figure out what toxic relatives we need to cut out of our life, what toxic people. It's time right now start cutting people off like karate. Like Lil Wayne say, cut them off like karate. Cut them off like karate. That's what he say. Cut them off like karate. We got to figure out who we gonna weed out. Because you trying to hold on to all these new things, you ain't gonna get there. I'm gonna say that now. Andy Handy, what's going on with you? How you doing? Welcome to my channel. Happy New Year's Eve to you. Today we're talking about holding on to something that's been holding us back for years. What's some things that you think that you're holding on to? What could be holding you back? What could it be? Let's talk about it. What could it be? Let's get in here, y'all. Let's talk about it. I'm not gonna bite you. I'm not a shy person. Don't be shy with me. You can talk to me about anything. I'm a man of God. I ain't got no reason to judge nobody. Let's talk about this thing, y'all. Come on, let's get on in this comment section. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Sharon, what's going on with you? Sharon 7313. Say nothing holding you back. So nothing's holding you back at all. So you mean to tell me you're doing perfectly fine. Nothing's holding you back. Are you, okay, let me ask you something. Are you at the level that you really want to be at in life? So you mean to tell me nothing's never held you back? Well, bravo to you. You one of the first then. You said nothing's holding you back. Nothing's holding you back? Well, do you have anything in your past that's held you back before? Okay, well, that's good. That's good. Nothing holding you back. That's it. That's good then. Well, I'm proud of you. You are one of the very few. Because see, maybe nothing's not holding you back now. That's a good thing. But I think all of us at some point had something that's held us back. You don't have nothing in your past that's held you back. And what did you learn from that situation? Maybe I need to word it better. Maybe I need to be saying, do you have anything that's holding you back, or do you have anything that's held you back in the past? Let's reword that right there. That's you. That's it, Davin, you absolutely correct. Our own self is what's holding us back, because we can't blame saying we in an abusive relationship and all that right there. He gonna kill me. The minute he try to put his hand on you, God gonna strike his ass down. Men can be in an abusive relationship too. The minute she try to put your hands on you, God will strike her ass down. Let God handle it. Vengeance belongs to him. I keep trying to tell y'all that. Not for truly forgiven because of past hurt. That's a good one right there. That's me too, man. That's me too, man. And not truly forgiven, man. If we don't forgive people, God won't forgive us. That's a good one. That's a good one. You say, Andy Handy say, it's because of my grandpa. That's the reason why nothing's holding you back. That's good. That's good, though. I like that. He helped you. That's good. That's good. I mean, right now, ain't nothing holding me back now. I'm with you on that. Nothing's holding me back now, but I'm talking about things that's held me back in my past. Sometimes what I need y'all to understand too, y'all, some things that's held us back in our past could be why we are delayed now. Now, what I mean by that is that don't mean it's too late to get there. But once you lose these years, you can't get them years back. But we can't simply dwell on the years that we've lost. All we can do is, unfortunately, we got to make up for those lost times. And we got to move on and let that be in the rearview mirror. I don't know what this message is for. Andy, what's going on? He grew up without a dad, so he acts like one to everyone. Say he grew up without a dad, so he acts like one to everyone. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We need good fathers out here in the world, to be honest with you. And I'm sorry he grew up without a dad, though. Not forgiven because of the past hurt. That's a good one right there, man. Thomas say not forgiven because of the past hurt. That's a hard one right there, man, because, Thomas, man, if somebody do us wrong, man, most people want to go and get that get back. They want to go pick up their Glock. They want to go shoot them. If somebody shoots somebody in our family or kills somebody, first thing we want to go do is get revenge. But like I say all the time, where is that really going to get us? Even though we forgive them, we hold a grudge in our heart. This is something that I'm working on. There's a difference between holding a grudge towards somebody and loving people from a distance. To me, Thomas, when you hold a grudge towards somebody, that means you don't want nothing to do with it. That means every time they coming your way, you run. You try to avoid this person. That's holding the grudge. But whenever you can sit there and look your enemy straight in the eyeballs and still love this person, then you forgave them. That don't mean we got to call them and check in up on them once in a while. That don't mean you have to do that. Love these people from a distance. But if these people still need your help, you know, if they need a shirt or a piece of clothing or a piece of food, we supposed to do the right thing, man, and still help these people out. We do. That's the only way we're going to get there. Okay, not truly forgiven because of, okay, it's going to get you now nowhere. It's not. It ain't going to get you nowhere but right in prison. It ain't going to get us nowhere holding something that's been holding you back for years. Sometimes, y'all, we can be holding on to something so long to the point we hold on to it so long that we forget about, we think that it's actually real. We holding on to something toxic, and we can be holding on to it so long, it feel like it's real. It can be real love. Sometimes you can be holding on to something that's false so long. And when you get the real thing, you think the real thing is fake. Like I said, somebody getting beat on right now, somebody getting beat on, popped upside the head. They've been in that abusive relationship so long, when they get real love, they don't know how to act. A lot of people grew up in poverty. They don't know how to act because they've been held on by poverty so long. And when they finally get an opportunity to blossom, they take this money and blow it. It's sad. That's because they've been holding on to poverty so long. So when they finally get a financial breakthrough, they blow it. Y'all, please, ma'am, please, sir, please don't be this person that you hold on to something so long, and when you finally get your chance to be financially stable, you still holding on to this. Don't do that. Don't do that right there. Thank you, Thomas. I like to inspire the people. Y'all all get on in here. Let's talk about this thing. Y'all being bashful on me. I know y'all getting ready for New Year's. I know you trying to turn up. Get that bottle. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't knocking you. Go ahead and do what you do. But you got 9 hours. Y'all come on in the comment section. You ain't got to get ready to turn up this early. Ain't nothing wrong with having a little drink. Little Cuban cigar. Smoke your little ale. Ain't knocking you. Do what you do. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Moderation, though. If it's controlling your mind to the point where you don't want to have no energy the next day to do nothing, then it's time to put that habit down. Let's talk about this thing, y'all. We're going to get on in here. We're going to work through this thing together. We're going to figure out how to work it out, like Kanye West workout plan. Work it out. Come on. Let's talk about this thing. Let's get on in here. Y'all been shy on me. Earlier, boy, I had a crowd full of people. Y'all don't got bashful on me. Let's get on in this thing. All right, let's get on here. I'm all ears. I'm on here to listen, y'all. I'm on here to encourage, to pick people up when they are down. God gave me that gift of discernment to be able to do that. God gave me a gift to uplift people. And I'm going to take this gift and I'm going to use it wisely. And I'm not going to abuse it. Y'all get on in here and talk to me. I'll sit back and wait. Drink me a little coffee, give me a little bottle of water. I ain't got nothing but time, baby. Nothing but time and love. Yeah. We gotta do better, man. I know my mom, man, before she died, I know what was holding her back. My father was holding her back. My father, because my mother felt like she couldn't do better. So she held on to my abusive father for years, knowing he had a drug addiction, I forgive and forget, but I'm giving an example of my mother. My mother held on to that. And it started giving her mental health problems, y'all. That's what I need y'all to understand. Sometimes we can hold on to things so long that it gives us mental health problems. It can mess with our mental. It can, and it can cause other problems. High blood pressure, that stuff diabetes. You start eating a lot of food because you're stressed. It's real, y'all. This stuff is real. Like, it's no joke. Logan Teachings. I love when I see you up here. I love all of y'all. Thomas, I got my friend Thomas. I got all my people up in here. My son-in-law, Darius Wall. What's going on, Logan? I love you, man. I love all y'all. What's going on? You be teaching me a lot, man. Today, man, we talking about holding on to something that's been holding you back for years. What's some things, man, that you've done that in your past that's held you back? And what did you learn from that situation? Is there something right now, Logan Teaches, that you're currently holding on to that's not getting you to the next level? Let's talk about it. Or is there anything in your past, present, or future? Is there something in your past that you want to talk about? Let's talk about it, man. I'm all ears. My day has been amazing. Went up to 48 subs in my sleep. Drugs held me back. You say you went up to 48 subs in your sleep. That's good, man. Drugs held you back. Wow. But see, that's the thing, man. That's the thing of the past. That held you back. But see, you learned from that. But how can we ever learn from something that we constantly keep going back to? That's good, man. That's good, man. I was just saying what held me back in life was, I had this older car and it constantly kept breaking down. I kept putting money in that car. That car held me back. I put $10,000 in this car. And then I ain't gonna lie, I had some bad relationships I was in with women and stuff like that that held me back. That could be why I was further. Certain people, individuals that was in my life was holding me back. Certain demonic entities was holding me back. That's amazing, man. Logan teaches, that's what's up. He said I went from 217 subs to 266 subs. Ain't God good? Now you see what happened, man, when we dismantle certain people that's not supposed to be in our life. But if we hold on to certain people, man, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think you would have probably even got to that level of subs if we was holding on to negative people, praying on our downfall. You gotta surround yourself with new people. That's good stuff. Logan T, he said weed, vape, cigarettes, alcohol, depression, and anger. Wow, that's what's up. Now, is this something that you currently going through now, or is this in your past? See, you being real, that's what I like about it. And we all got stuff, man. Each and every last one of us. Each and every last one of us got something that's holding us back. Or if we don't have nothing that's holding us back, it's going to be something that's trying to hold us back. But that's up to us to allow these things to hold us back. We don't have to let these things hold us back. Sometimes we think we're okay, but we keep rehearsing what somebody did that's not truly forgiven. That's it. That's it, man. That could be right there. That could be dismantled to our success. Holding on to something, and when you get mad at somebody, if you constantly throwing it up in their face, Thomas, to be honest with you, we never truly forgave them. I used to be like this. I remember years ago before I met my wife, years ago, probably 09, 08, I had this young female I was dealing with. She had cheated on me, and I took her back. But every time we got in an argument, I kept constantly throwing up in her face, you remember when you cheated on me? If we're going to do that right there, there's no need to forgive if you're going to constantly throw it up in somebody's face. I don't know who this message is for. But if we're going to do that right there, it defeats the entire purpose. If you're holding on to feelings, evil feelings of somebody, and then everything going good and dandy, then y'all have that one argument, you throwing it back up in their face, that's not healthy. That's going to hold you back. I don't know who this message is for. That will hold you back. I promise you that. I'm a living witness. You got to let go and let God. Don't forget, but let go and let God. I get on here and tell y'all these stories about my past because I need y'all to understand. When I get on here talking about my father, yes, I forgave him for that, but I get on here and tell y'all about that so you can get an idea of what I went through. Because I need y'all to understand, if I don't have a story to tell, how can I relate? How can people relate if I don't have nothing to give y'all about? That's why I constantly bring up these stories. Yes, I forgive that stuff, but I tell y'all about it so you can know, that it hurts, but it can be done. The things that my father and stuff put me through, I forgave him for it. But we got to move on and let it be. But I tell y'all about it to let y'all know that I've been through things. Because that's the point of making this YouTube channel, because I have to let people know about the things that I've been through. And there's always going to be somebody on here different. So that's why you'll hear me sometimes tell the same story, because I don't always have the same people on my channel. I don't always have the same people. It's in my past. I had all these problems and got a point where I wanted God to end my life. Wow. I would beg him to end me. Then one night I asked him to cure me. Wow. My God, brother, that's deep right there. That is deep. That's it, man. And God knew it wasn't your time. That's why he refused to let you give up. God saw something in you, Logan. My brother, he saw something in you. He said, this brother, I got potential for this brother right here. He ain't going nowhere time soon. He might think he gonna leave here, but he ain't leaving me right now. That's good stuff right there, man. He cured me in a single night. Wow. My God, man. That's deep right there, man. I see why you got the name Logan Teaches, man. See, I learned something from you, man. I learned something from all of y'all each and every day. I learned something from Thomas, Darius. I learned something from all of y'all. What I need y'all to understand, we are all unique in our own different way. We can all learn. It don't matter. We can learn from a child. It don't matter. You can learn from a dog. You can learn from a bird. You can learn good or bad from people. Let's talk about this thing, y'all. This thing, ugh. It's a good old talk. I need me some popcorn. It's good. Let's keep talking about it. Holding on to something that's holding on to something that's been holding us back for years, y'all. Let's talk about it. Let's get in the comment section. Let's keep going. What else is on your mind? Let's talk about this thing, y'all. I got a little bit of time. I ain't really got much going on right now. I got all my food cooked for the New Year's, so I'm pretty much straight. That's it, though, Thomas. That's it. I had some family members, man, in my family that we was on bad terms, man. But I already told you, I called the individuals up. We worked it out. We worked it out. That's it. Because I don't want to bring in the new year with a heavy heart. But like I said, we can't be a fool either now. If somebody's really praying on our downfall, they're not for us, we got to feed these people and love these people from a distance. Don't be a fool now. We can't bring everybody back in our life. This is not the season to do that. Our circle got to be small. Matter of fact, this season in our life, we don't need a circle. We need it shouldn't be about that little small pinch. I don't even have a circle. I got I don't know. I don't have a circle at this point. I have a very few people that I can count on my finger, Thomas. You are one of them that I can really just call. And if I have God, number one, of course, my spouse. But, after that, you are one of the two people that I can talk to. And that's rare. You know what I'm saying? That's very rare in 2025 going into 2026. Let's talk about it, y'all. Let's get on in the comment section here. Holding on to something that's been holding you back for years. What could it be? And what are we going to learn from this right here? What are we going to learn from the things that's holding us back? I hope we did learn something from that, y'all. Whatever held you back in the past before, hopefully it shouldn't hold you back again. But we do live in something called life where sometimes you can take a step backwards to take a step forward. Sometimes drugs can be what's holding you back. And unfortunately, sometimes we can go back to that if we're not careful. If we keep surrounding ourselves in these type of environments, it's easy to do, y'all. It's easy. I'm trying to tell you. It's real easy to go back to something. Some people might be struggling with like watching a lot of sex videos or playing games all the time or watching Instagram 24/7, watching stuff that's of no good. It's easy to go back to it. I'm trying to tell you. Got to be careful. God told me he wants me to preach. Man, that's good, man. That's good, man. If that's what God told you he wants you to do, I say do it. I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of people in my family have been telling me that I should be a preacher. People ask me, am I a preacher? I tell them I'm not a preacher. I feel like I'm about to say priest. Not a priest, but I am a prophet. And that's why I try to tell a lot of people too, man. Anybody can be a prophet. You don't have to have on a three-piece suit, man, to be a prophet. That's what I want people to understand. A prophet is just somebody who knows and has a lot of wisdom, and they're living of God, and they walking in alignment with God. That's a prophet. If I tell you about something and it comes to pass, and I'm living right and walking in alignment with God, and you deeply can tell I'm sincere man of God, that's a prophet. You don't have to be in church and got on no big robe and all that to be a prophet, man. Don't let nobody tell y'all that. Don't let nobody fool y'all. If people been telling y'all that you got to be in church to be a prophet, you hanging around the wrong type of people. You don't have to be that. Anybody can be a prophet, man. Look at all the people in the Bible. Moses was a prophet. You know what I'm saying? He was a prophet. He had a stuttering problem. Most of the kings and stuff, Logan, like we talked about before, a lot of these kings and stuff back in the day had a lot of issues. Jesus Christ didn't judge them for that. He still accepted them. He did. That's it. Let's say what he said. God will use the broken to spread his word. People who have been at their lowest point know how to reach others better. That's because they came from nothing. That's exactly right. You're exactly right, man. Jordan, what's going on with you? 8287. What's going on with you? Today, Jordan, we talking about holding on to something that's been holding us back for years. Can you tell me some things, man, that's either been holding you, either some things right now that's currently holding you back, or something that's in your past that's held you back? Let's talk about it, man. The comment section is open if you feel comfortable talking about it. We all one family on here, man. Look at Saul who turned into a Paul. That's it. That's what I'm saying, man. It don't matter. Jesus Christ, he look at us all equal. But we gotta let these things go, man. We gotta let it go moving into 2026, man. If not, we're gonna find ourselves in the same place. We're gonna be like a hamster in the wheel. If we constantly hanging on to these worldly things and stuff that we know that's not doing, serving us no justice, we ain't gonna never get nowhere. I promise you that. You can try all you want. I'm trying to tell you what I know. If you go right now to Meineke or something and get your oil changed on your car, you can get the oil changed all day long. But if you're gonna put the same parts back on the car that caused your car to break down in the first place, it's not gonna do you no good. So what good is bringing in the new year if you're bringing in the same toxic things? I don't know what this message is for. I want to know what good is it. Let God use you. That's it. We got to let God use us, but a lot of times we letting individuals use us. Instead of, if I'm going to be used by anybody, it has to be Jesus Christ. We got to stop allowing people to be a walking doormat to us. Logan teaches, in order to teach about God, we must let go of our pride and ego and humble ourselves before the Lord our God. I'm going to say that again. That is deep right there. My God. Logan, you on it. Thomas, you on it. Y'all all on it. In order to teach about God, we must let go of our pride and ego and humble ourselves. That's it. That's it. We got to. That's the only way. Josie the Truth, what's going on with you? What's going on with you? Let me read Thomas' comment up here. I just wanted to say, you see how God is using the platform and using you to help people. That's it. Thomas, you just made a good point right there. This platform, what he just said right here, Logan teaches, this platform right here is a ministry. It's helping people. I'm learning from you. I'm learning from Thomas. I'm learning from Josie the Truth. Everybody. Now I've seen, Josie, what's going on with you? Now I've seen like someone programming my dad. Okay, what's going on with this situation right here? Josie the Truth. What's going on with this? I want to hear this right here. What's going on? Is it a demonic spirit? What's going on? I need to hear it. I'm all ears. What's going on? But I'm going to tell you today what we're talking about, though. Today we're talking about holding on to something that's been holding you back for years. Holding on to something that's been holding you back for years. What's some things that could be? But let's talk about this today. I want to know what's going on. Denise said, now it seems like someone is programming my dad. That is a demonic spirit. We're going to pray about that right quick right now. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, I asked you to pray over Josie the Truth's father. She said right now someone is programming her father. Right now, Josie the Truth, that is a demonic spirit. I'm going to ask you to rebuke those devilish spirits today and put them back in the pits of hell where they belong. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. And that's normally how the devil works, man. When things look like they going good, then here come the devil. But I'm telling you right now, rebuke that devil and he will flee. He will flee. Unwilling to forgive someone can hold you back. That's it. That's what we were just talking about. Let me read this right here. My dad wake up this morning saying, Josie, I hope them people help you find your home because you can't live with me because I'm on hood. And see, that's the thing right there that pisses me off, because if he knew that from the get-go, what you told me, why did he even allow you guys to stay there? Why did he even allow you guys to stay there? I mean, he did the right thing, but if he knew that, I mean, just that's crazy. I told my dad, I know that. That's the thing. He shouldn't even never brung that up. If he ain't gonna really do, if people not gonna really do things from the sincerely of their heart, they shouldn't do things at all. That's one thing I learned. If I'm gonna tell somebody I'm gonna do something, if I'm not gonna do it sincerely from my heart, then why even bother? It doesn't even make sense to bother if we're not gonna do things from the kindness of our heart. If people feel like they gotta tolerate me, I'd much rather people not do it. I don't care if it's my father, my brother, my sister. It doesn't matter. You don't want to feel like we're being tolerated by people. He said, I'm taking a chance. Well, hey, He knew that. You told him the problem. He already knew that you were taking it, that he was taking a chance. So now he want out of it? Come on now, that's a coward move. I'm gonna just be real with you. Pray about the situation. Pray about the situation. That's how I know he been programming him. That's the demonic spirit. Saying, yeah, man, your daughter shouldn't be here. She gonna get you kicked out. Instead of him giving it to God. Brad, what's going on with you? Logan teaches, my thought process is the day we face judgment, we won't be able to speak with our lips. We will speak with our heart. That's it. That's it. Brad, what's up with you, man? He know I don't have no family. That is crazy, man. Well, I'm glad he allowed you to stay there that long, but at this, just pray about it. Just tell him, look, I'm gonna get out. Just let him know when you get on your feet, you can help him as best as you can. But right now, this is not the time to be in his thoughts or feelings. He knew the situation before he brung you in. He knew the situation. So just try to tell him, just talk it over with him and say, look, Dad, I know that I'm taking a chance by staying here because you're on the hood. However, you knew my situation. Why are you backpedaling now? You do have family. You have me, Lanice. You have us. That's it. You have me. You have Logan Teachers. You have Thomas. And all the other people that's in the comment section. You do have us. That's why we prayer warriors. We're going to pray about this thing, y'all. You say you wasn't here that long, but still, though, I mean, he should have just been honest and say, you know, I can't do it. I want to, but I can't. But don't give you no false promises. We came here Sunday. Well, I would just talk it over with him. That's what I would do. Talk it over with him. That's what I would do. So you got us right here. Now let's talk about this thing, y'all. What's holding us back? Holding on to something that's been holding you back for years. What could it be? Because I called him and begged him. Hey, just right now we can't be too proud to beg. I'm sorry, like that song say, I ain't too proud to beg. Sometimes we have to. Sometimes we got to. We got to put the prideful spirit to the side. I'm glad that you were able to put that pride to the side. I know it's not easy. And it ain't nothing wrong with that. We all gonna be at some point, if we haven't been there, at some point in our life, we all have to call upon somebody and say, listen, I hate to bother you, but I'm in a bad situation. We all have at some point. And if we haven't, we will. Because that's life. That's why I pay to do right by people. Logan, sometimes you can only plant the seed and wait for it to grow. That's it. But a lot of people, man, they plant the seed, man, and they want it to grow in 1 or 2 days. That's just not the way it works. You have to constantly plant the seed to reap the harvest. You got to constantly water the flower rather to reap the harvest. You're not going to reap the harvest just planting the seed one time and walking away. That's not the way this works, y'all. That's not the way it works. Denise, he know me and my baby don't have nowhere to live. Why keep on picking at me about it? Because that is the devil. That's what the devil does, Joseph Truth. He comes to kill, steal, and destroy. But what I would do is try to get yourself together and have a talk with your father and let him know what's going on. Just tell him, look, you know, if I could do this, I wouldn't be here with you. But first, you got to give it to God. Pray to God and talk to him and say, God, give me a sign, and ask him for a direction on what you should do in this situation in your life. And then after that, you need to talk to your father and say, look, Dad, I know I'm not supposed to be here, man, but just give me a little bit of time. Give me some time. Or just try to be helpful around the house, see what you can do to help out. To get them off your back a little bit. See what you can do to help out. I'm not saying that you're not, but see if you can volunteer to cook or something like that. Say, Dad, what can I do? I know I'm not supposed to be here, but what can I do to contribute? I don't have much. Can I clean up? Can I wash clothes? What can I do to help to show that I am grateful for you allowing me to stay here? Just converse with him and see what he says. Logan Teacher said, trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him and he will make straight your paths. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's just what it is. And I know it's not easy to do that. And it's easier said than done when things are going good. That's why we have to pray to God through the good and the bad. But see, not saying you today, Joseph the Truth, but a lot of people, they only pray to God when bad things happen. So we expect God to just stop what he's doing to come rescue us. That's not the way that thing works. I'm not saying none of y'all, but a lot of people do this right here. We only call on God when we're in a bad situation. We need to call on him daily. That way when we do get in a hardship situation, it won't be bad because we've been calling on him before the storm even arrived. I don't know what this message is for. Lanice, then he cut the music up loud and played it all night, even when my baby was asleep. What I'm gonna tell you what he's doing right now. Right now, he know you are desperate. So he's trying to provoke your spirit. But you got to say, God, let vengeance be your. Say, God, vengeance belong to him. God will take care of that situation. I promise you that he'll take care of that. But don't try to go too for tat. See, that's what he wants you to do. See, the devil wants you to retaliate. Okay? He wants you to go in there and argue with your dad so that way your dad can have a reason to put you out. It sounds to me, now I could be wrong, but it sounds to me that he's trying to provoke you so you can go and say something crazy, and be careful with that because he could be recording the whole conversation. He could be recording that whole conversation. He could. So be careful with that. He's trying to get a reaction out of you. He's trying to provoke your spirit. He kept waking up, popping on all the lights. Once again, that's a demonic spirit. He trying to provoke you. Don't fall for this. The same hand that gives you daily bread will give you daily battles. This is a prime example of that. If you don't know what that means, that is the same hand that blesses you with something can give you daily battles. And this is right here a battle that you're going through right now. But I'm on here to tell you right now that don't fall into that right there. That's the devil right there working inside of your father, trying to provoke your spirit. Don't do it. Don't do it. Logan teaches, I say to pray to God every day and not trust and not just for requests. Talk to him like he's your best friend. That's it. That's it. That's what I do. I talk to God, y'all, just like I'm talking to y'all. You know, I joke, wiggle my jaw when I'm talking to him. You got to have a little sense of humor. Because that's what God is. I sit and have a dinner with God. I can't see him, but I can feel him. Somebody talk to me in the comment section. I can feel him. Logan teaches, Lanice, just be careful and control your tongue and God will bless you. That's it. Thank you, Logan teaches. That's what I was trying to tell her. Because right now, her father is trying to provoke her spirit. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to kick a dog when they're down. Not calling you a dog, but trying to kick somebody when they're down. A lot of people tend to like to do this. And family is not exempt from this situation. Family do it more than anybody else. Lanice, then I was trying to wash my clothes. He got mad about that. He said, don't touch the washer because he had everything set like he wanted. Pray about it. Pray about the situation. What I would be doing right now is trying to find me something that I can do under the table. It sounds like it's time to move on. Like, I know right now you're in a bad situation, but try to, like I said, try to see some shelter somewhere. Because I hate for you to be going through that right there. It's like you sitting around walking on eggshells. He trying to control you because he know you can and he know you're in a desperate situation. This right here, I don't condone. This is not good. Pray about this situation. But remember, watch your tongue like Logan just said. Watch what you say. He's looking for a negative reaction. This demonic spirit that's inside of your father looking for any little thing to be able to kick you out. Lanice, all you can do is be patient and pray every day for him. Also pray to God to open a door for you. Don't ask for your wants Ask God to do what is best for you. That's it. Just go to God and say, God, what should I do? What would Jesus do? Logan teaches you on something. Thomas, y'all on something today, man. That's it. Because if we try to put it in our own hands, it ain't gonna do nothing but frustrate us, and we ain't gonna get nothing done. It ain't gonna accomplish nothing. What's it gonna accomplish if you go in there and start arguing with them? It's gonna raise your blood pressure up. Your kids gonna see that, and it's gonna be something that's gonna stick with them forever. So it's not worth it. It ain't even worth it. Then at night he cut his TV off so me and my baby can't watch it. Vengeance belongs to God. That's what I want you to know today. Vengeance belongs to him. Don't go seek and get revenge. God will take care of the situation. I promise you that. Don't even let him handle it. Let him handle it. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna get on up off of here. I've been on here for about an hour, but we're gonna pray about this whole situation. I'm gonna do another little prayer. We're gonna pray about this thing, y'all. But you know what I'm gonna say, y'all. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Blessings. I want y'all to bow your heads and close your eyes with me, okay? Thank y'all for joining me today in this live. I really greatly appreciate that, y'all. Thank you. I'm gonna get this last word. Let me see what Logan said right here. When he acts this way, listen to some Christian music and pray. Ask the Holy Spirit to enter your room and rebuke anything that is demonic in the name of Jesus. You heard what Logan Teachers just said, right? Whenever he act like that, play some Christian music and tell Jesus Christ to remove those demonic spirits and put them back in the pits of hell where they belong. But I'm gonna give my dad to the Lord. That's it. Then he be having the house cold because he don't want to run his heater. That's what you got to do. At this point, you just got to give it to God. That's it. That's it. That's all we can do right there. But I'm going to go ahead and end this live. Y'all want y'all to bow your heads and close your eyes with me. Listen, I love all y'all. Thank all y'all for joining me on here. Y'all bow your heads, close your eyes with me, okay? Dear Heavenly Father, Lord. Thank you for this day today, Lord. This day that was not promised, Lord, but you let us see it anyhow. Lord, thank you for allowing me to wake up this morning. Thank you for allowing all my subscribers to wake up this morning and join me on this live chat today, Lord. I ask you to guide and protect us through the night today, Lord. Let us be able to ring in the new year together, Lord. That will be a blessing. Lord, Joseph the Truth, or Lanice right now, we're going to call her Lanice, but she knows who she is. Joseph the Truth is going through a terrible situation. If anybody don't know who Joseph the Truth is, it's the same young lady I'm talking to down here at the bottom, Lanice. Lanice right now is going through a terrible situation right now today, Lord. I ask you to rebuke the devil today, Lord, and ask the devil to go back to the pits of hell where they belong. Right now, her father's provoking her spirit today, Lord. I ask you to rebuke them devilish spirits today, Lord. Rebuke them devilish spirits. And God, ask God for a sign, Lanice. Ask God for a sign on what you should do. Ask for 3 signs. He gonna give you them signs and he gonna tell you what to do. But once he give you them signs, make sure you follow them. This goes for everybody, y'all. Listen, I'm out here like last year. I love all of y'all. Blessings to y'all. All right, I'm out here. Cook, boom, peace. That's it. That's a blessing right there, man. That's good stuff. Love y'all. Blessings. Take care. Peace.